And we back.
Woo!
What a week it was. We smashed the Tigers. It's not Tig time anymore. It's St Kilda time, but we are back. Sorry for no pod last week after the Carlton game.
We were devastated.
Was devastated.
As Pinksy's having the first 5 minutes, we need a week off. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, and obviously a delayed podcast this week, so sorry for the delays and no episodes, but we are back.
Last pod of the season.
Last pod of the season. No podcast next week after the Suns game. Out of respect for Jaden Daniels. But
What? Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do a season review pod at some point during the finals.
Probably after the flag.
Yeah,
Whoever wins
just in case St Kilda somehow win it.
Yeah. There might be a spot opening, so we'll see.
Potentially, but look, it was a good game against the Tigers, I think. Obviously, they are a VFL level side, which is why I don't... Out of a performance like that, I don't take away like the Brad Hill 40 and the Max Hall 40 and a goal. As impressive as, you know, games like that are, I thought games like Hugh Boxall's and Garcia's and Dan Butler's were more impressive. Players who are showing something.
It's very true.
Who haven't for a little bit of time. You didn't watch the game, Cooper.
No.
So I don't know.
Oh, shout out Williamstown. I was down there doing their media and enjoying myself as we made finals.
Yeah, so
it was good.
I don't know how much you're going to have to add to this conversation.
I box scored what? I just watched the highlights, so we know everything right now.
But yeah, look, confident Mitch Owens is just such a game changer for our forward line. 5 goals, 14 touches, 10 score involvements.
Yeah.
Just nuts.
That's probably his best career game, you'd say. I know he had 27 and 2 earlier in his career,
I'd agree
but
with that.
I think this is a new role. Well, not a new role, but this is probably his best game in his his role he's been playing the last couple of years now. Finally getting on a scoreboard, finally kicking straight, which is what you want to see. 14 and 5.
Yeah.
Can't ask much more for hopefully a second or third tall next year.
Yeah, I think Dan Butler, I spoke about it in the opener, but 2 goals, 21 touches. This is what he does in the VFL, so it's a bit odd. Yeah. I guess it's not that odd against a VFL level competition, but this is what he does, 2 goals and 20 touches.
It's somebody screaming, I want a contract next year.
Yeah.
We'll see if it works for him, but...
I said it on Twitter, it's very Zach Jones, 2024 versus Carlton-esque.
Only thing is, this is just a little bit of maybe a bit too late. We're versing Richmond and we're versing Gold Coast. Two teams at a bottom 5, and we should beat them both.
I will say what it does for Campbell Lake when Butler's in the team and being that pressure forward.
Yeah.
I feel like I would prefer Dan Butler, Liam Ryan, and Campbell Lake over Liam Ryan, Campbell Lake, and Jack Higgins at the moment.
That's a fair call.
Higgins is just down on form.
Yeah, so Lake's taken over Butler's position, I think, in that pressure forward kind of role. Not really caring about the goals as much, more caring about, getting the tackles, getting the pressure going inside 50, making sure it's hard to get out.
Which I think is why it's surprising when Dan Butler then goes and kicks 2 goals.
21 touches, which is probably his St Kilda high.
It is. It's a career high. Before that, it was 20, yep.
So there you go.
Yeah. But, obviously Hole and Hilly and Garcia, all the usuals took the piss.
Jack McRae, usual. Jack McRae of early 2025 there.
Yeah.
5 clearances, 32 touches, 122 fantasy.
If he's playing like this, there is definitely a spot in the team for him, even when we do have everyone back.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of can he play like this.
65% time on ground, he's done that.
Yeah, it's fine.
If he plays to 80, like Brad Hill and Max Hall would have played, that's another 40 game.
Look, we'll see where he is at.
Well, he's got another year in his contract anyway, so...
Yeah, I don't think we're going to ask him to...
Depends what he can do. I just think you just see what happens. He's a good depth option anyway. Say Garcia gets injured, you put Jack McRae in front of VFL. Yeah,
I thought TDK and Marshall did good. I thought, again, it was just one of those better games that they've played together. Marshall was very damaging as a forward this week, so that was good to see. Boxall took the piss out of Toronto and then impacted more himself.
He's really got that tagging role down pat now, Boxall, which is good to see. Good to see him get into this ball himself too now, 21 touches.
Yeah, I'm expecting a Hugo Garcia level leap from Boxall next year.
You'd hope so. Well, that's what everybody was expecting going into this year. Like, I know we both did not have Garcia in our best 22
Yeah,
or 23.
because I think like I was deciding between them and
we all chose
for
Hugh.
my final spot. So,
Yeah.
I
So
don't remember him playing opening round. He did.
He
but
did,
I don't
yeah.
remember it. But I thought Windhager. I've taken the piss out of him a couple of weeks in a row now. But on the wing, I thought he was getting very deep either end of the field. I like that a lot. I think that sort of wing role when he's actually hitting his targets instead of just being this stationary halfback who doesn't defend and isn't good enough to get his own ball. I think this role works a lot better. And he kicked a goal.
Somebody threw it, but he kicked a goal.
How often does he kick a goal? Sauce.
Is that the cheapest goal ever? It'll be up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just throws it
Was it Steely Green that?
Yeah, Steely Green threw it, and Windhager got him high anyway. But the throw happened first.
O'Connell, I like what O'Connell's done this year. Sort of really locked down.
Yeah, that third tall option. But is it the long game for Liam O'Connell? Is he going to be playing there this time next year? If we can get a third tall in, I think there's a lot of better options out there. And if we want to be better than we were this year, which is this year's pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
Is he going to be in that side? If we get, I don't know, Sam Niconin, somebody like that to come in.
And then Hastings Travalia.
Not saying Niconin, but somebody like that, 195 plus, can play back.
Yeah, Hastings Travalia, I thought were very good in positions that shouldn't be getting a lot of the ball in our system.
I don't want Hasty out of this team ever again. No, it looks like. I think Toby's been really good too. I think he needs to keep going. He's a top 5 or top 6 pick for a reason. We need to make sure we can get all out of him we can. So
yeah, and then Taru obviously had the corky.
Yeah.
He still just loves to spoil instead of going back and marking it.
Yeah.
Which I'd prefer to see.
Yeah. Well, this is his first game back for. Jesus, when was the last time he played? Keep going.
He last played against Hawthorn, I want to say. Maybe?
No, GWS.
Okay.
So it's been 9 weeks since he last played an AFL game. Obviously had that suspension in the 2s.
Just play him.
Yeah. We just got to keep playing him. We saw how good he was at the start of his career.
Yeah. I mean, like, Philippo, Wilson, I thought were under par.
Yeah.
I hate this new Philippo role. We play him in the midfield and then we just send him to half forward for the last 2 weeks. I just don't like it. It's, I think, a big pre-season ahead for him. Lock up that role in the midfield. Then hopefully he's not, forced to play that half forward shitty role.
Yeah.
And then Wilson just a quiet game. And Higgins is the big one.
Just need to get more out of him. Like, he's had 4 scoring shots, which he has like nearly every game, but just 1 goal 3 is going to cut it in a finals team.
Yeah. We need at least 2 goals 2. I'd take 3 goals 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, he's obviously had that knee.
But one of them's directly in front and he's just shanked it.
Yeah.
And he could have let somebody else mark that. I think Sharma was behind him. Let's be honest, Sharma's probably kicking that.
It's obviously a confidence thing with him.
Good time for the off season, then I guess.
Yeah, definitely. But obviously we won by 50-odd points.
Yeah, it's not like they're not a good side. They're just nowhere near anything in the AFL. I think they had a good 2 weeks, to be fair. Yeah. And he took Adelaide, but
yeah, and that's why I prefer to talk about the players who you wouldn't expect to perform.
This is where you see them. Like, we dominated disposals and we dominated tackles. Like, that shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be getting smashed in disposals and getting smashed in tackles.
Yep. And injury-wise, Taru had that corky, but seemed like he's going to get up.
Yeah.
And then Pat said concussion in the VFL. So
I don't understand. Like, was he going to play this week? Is that why?
Maybe.
There's no VFL game this week. Why are we putting Pat Said on the injury report? Like,
I don't know.
Let him go out with his business.
He's done. 7 names on the injury report now. So said Wood, Naz, Barrett, King, Singo, Flanders. All season. So
yeah, Liam Ryan comes off that injury report, even if I don't know if he was even on it, but he'll come back in for Brad Hill's 300th. I don't know for who yet, but
yeah, that's a tough one. Tough one to figure out who comes in and out.
Somebody will get managed. That's the thing. I'm going like this is a little sneak peek, but I've just gone Ryan in out. I don't know. It'll be somebody. Ryan will play though.
That's fair.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Liam Henry comes in too. He had a really, really good game in the VFL on the weekend
30
too.
and a goal, did he?
Yeah, or maybe 2.
Nuts.
He was pushing for selection. Would love to see him in. I would love to see a few others in too in that VFL side, just to see what we've got out of them, because a lot of them are just there. Like I know Lance Collins contracted for next year, but he looked good at the end of last year. He had 2 goals in his last game, had about maybe 10 touches. That's good for a small forward, and he just hasn't played a game this year.
Yeah,
I know there's a few things that obviously happened throughout the year, which he was suspended for a few weeks, but
yeah,
because he's also played 15 VFL games.
Yeah, we obviously saw he moved to halfback as well, so
yeah,
we'll see. He's back to playing small forward with Higgins out of form. You know, a few.
it could be a Higgins, Lake Banage, and Henry Collard in, and Ryan in, and it could be.
Just let Brad Hill pick the team.
Yeah,
seriously.
Whatever Brad Hill wants. It's his game this week.
Yeah, and I don't think the Suns are really gonna.
Suns don't care.
Up.
Petrarca's not making it going down. Sam Collins.
Yeah, Collins won't get up.
Won't play, and that's already
Powell's out.
confirmed. Sam Collins won't play. Will Powell won't play, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll manage a few others.
If Nick Holman's playing, we should win. So
Nick Holman's retirement game, even though he got delisted, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Sure.
Saner of the round wise, we've gone with the same votes. So
Yep.
we've gone Mitch Owens 3, Maxwell 2, Brad Hill
Yeah.
1.
I just feel like for a confidence and a key forward role, I think he's had a better. Like I think Maxwell played great, 40 and a goal, 3 clearances, and he had that 40 and a goal because McRae and Garcia combined for 20 clearances.
Yeah,
So was that outside runner,
yeah, and
based off the stats?
with that, Maxwell has basically locked up
Has
Saner of the year.
not
for
basically
us.
has unless Naz comes back next week. Maxwell was
Yeah,
Saner of the year,
and
which I think is definitely fair.
Bem gave Maxwell a 3, Brad Hill 2, Mitch Owens 1. So
Yeah.
Maxwell was probably very reflective of the BNF. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. So we'll see what happens next week. But yeah, Maxwell,
I think our top 5 is pretty simple. They'll be the same top 5, you'd say. Maybe
Yeah.
Naz might drop a bit because he didn't play many games. He's probably missed 7 basically now.
Yeah, Maxwell 65. Very good effort because after round 10, I reckon he had 9 votes.
Yeah,
So very good effort in the back half.
he's came good.
Naz 61 in second, so he'll stay there. There's a chance Hugo might jump. Actually, I don't think there is. He's on 49, so I think Hugo's locked up third.
Yeah.
Silvani in fourth with 33, and Wilkie in fifth.
Yeah, so it
with
could be
31. So
Hill could go up, which I wouldn't be surprised. Hill could jump up to 4th. To be fair, because I doubt Sauce is going to have a 9-vote game. I can guarantee Hill would be up there with the votes this week.
yeah, and
I feel like this is a very, very, very feed Brad Hill game, and this might be a disposal watch throughout. This game.
this could be like disposal record.
It's what the record's 54. Cheezel and Mitchell.
Yeah, so
Yeah, like he had 40 last week, had 26 at halftime. We're at Marvel. Let's see how we play. He racks him up there too. Gold Coast aren't interested in this game.
yeah, I'd get on him for 50 if there's a special.
We're not
market.
interested in this game. The only thing we're interested in is celebrating Brad Hill, as we should.
Yeah, so make sure you're getting down just to celebrate Brad Hill.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Talk about it a bit after.
look, there probably won't be many there, but we'll see what happens.
Which I feel bad for him. I was talking to somebody during this week, and it's like, just this bloke just fake a calf and just play round 1 next year. Gets to play with a lot of other players that are missing this week. Max King, Naz, Flanders, not Flanders, but like Mason Wood.
Yeah, but it's a good
Sinclair.
chance to break the hoodoo of not winning milestone games. So good chance.
I feel bad for him.
Let's get it over and done with before next year. But VFL wise, we got smashed by Richmond, so I don't really want to talk about it. Liam Henry played good. Pat said played good.
Yep, good on him.
Jack Billings watch wise, how did Jack Billings go?
25 and 2. They got smashed. I don't think it's smashed, but they did lose.
Yep, and Bulldogs playing
Unfortunate.
VFL finals.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. So
Won the
that's
flag last year and not in it this year.
That's it for Billings in season 2026.
Yep.
Good
That's
on
huge.
him.
What is he averaging? Let me keep talking. I'll get it up.
It'd be nuts, but yeah. Jack Billings, I don't know. Come be a development coach for us
Yeah.
and play in our VFL.
He's averaging 23 and 1.2-ish a game.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
All right. So I'm going to go with a bit of a big Willie's mailbag here,
529.
just because I'm going to ask you some questions about our out-of-contract players, but some players that we are targeting. So Matt Rao, we've asked.
Love it.
We've asked the question again, so this is more of a next year thing than a this year thing. But look, I don't mind it. I think it's a good move.
It's a very, like, you take out McRae, right? You bring in Rao. Marshall's contract's gone. So the money's there, definitely. Does it convince Naz to stay too? He's like, here you go. Here's Matt Rao. Here's Maxwell. Here's Garcia. Here's Wilson.
Yeah.
Go win a flag.
It would be a very elite midfield. And he'd be a free agent,
I like it.
I think, restricted. So,
Yeah, Gold Coast don't care though. Give them our first pick and they'll be fine with it. They got NGAs coming in anyway.
Sam Marshall, it's apparently pretty much a 2-horse race between us and the Bulldogs for Sam Marshall. He hasn't met with any clubs yet. You'd assume he'd start doing that.
Yeah, well, I
once
think
Brisbane wrap up their season. So
Ross said in his
September.
press conference this week that they're really focusing on against halfbacks.
Yeah.
Which is definitely interesting, but I think that's a very, hey, Sam Marshall, come here.
Yeah.
Play this role.
And you look at the halfbacks and sort of the mids that are going to be in or around our pick. So Ethan Drever is a 188 centimetre midfielder. We've got Heath Melody, who's from WA. He's 184 centimetres. Played halfback at the start of the year. Gone through the midfield, looked very good in there. And then
I don't want any of them.
Yeah, like I get the need for a key position player.
I want, how do you pronounce it? I don't want to pronounce it bad, but the key forward that's ranked about 14th-ish.
Mitch Harris?
No, there's another one. The Gafer.
Oh, Sam Gafer.
Yeah, I feel like 194 probably will grow a bit more too. Get to that 198 range.
Yeah.
Like he's a Vic boy, Northern Knights.
Yeah,
he's not going to go anywhere.
I'm not gonna act like a expert on the draft just yet.
No,
just because I'm not. I haven't watched much of it.
That's exactly what you're calling out for. Because who's saying, as much as we all want Max King to play, who's saying he plays next year? Because this time last year, we're like, oh yeah, Max King will play round 1 next year, and then he played 10 minutes of football this year.
Yeah, I think
you need to get somebody because Kamini clearly isn't doing it. Keeler's on the outs. Do we bring in McLean? Do we bring in Ollie Lord? But I still feel like you get somebody anyway.
Yeah, and
look how many teams have got those key forwards just lined up in the twos.
Well, this is something I sort of wanted to talk to you a bit about because I reckon there's a high likelihood that we trade our draft pick this year.
Yeah.
Now, the team that we're probably going to do it to, if we do it, I'm not sure you're going to like, but I think there's a very high chance we trade our draft pick to Carlton.
Yeah.
This year.
That's fair.
It depends what happens on the weekend, but they won't have enough points to match a Cody Walker bid with what they have. They need to get creative.
So what do we get out of it?
It'd be like 17, which would obviously go up a fair bit through bids.
Yeah.
And then there'd be 23 or 24, something like that. 17 and a start of second round pick, if not both.
Well, if we're taking key forward, yes. Because we'll get one either way.
Yeah, and that gives us multiple chances at the top of the draft where we can attack both key forward.
Because like if we're there, what pick are we? 8, 9, around there?
Yeah. So if I'm doing that, I mean,
like best player available there is going to be mid or a halfback.
Yeah.
Or a defender. You take the forward.
I think we can get the best of both worlds if we do a trade like that. So we can get Gafer with what is currently Sydney's pick, which we can assume will drop a fair bit. They're probably likely to go out of finals pretty early.
Yeah.
Now, so that could be, getting Gafer in and then getting someone like Coda Edwards in, who's sort of fallen down the boards. He was a top prospect not that long ago, or we can go back and try and grab a fallen, key defender, key forward.
Yep.
I think it's just, a lot more flexibility with what we can do. I still think we'd need more young talent, especially on, in the forward line. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of key talent in that 20-25 range.
Yeah.
And it's not as big of a drop-off as you'd think because Port are going to lose their first-round pick. GWS will use theirs to match players. Brisbane, there's a few that first-round picks that will happen for us, where that pick will potentially be around the 13-14 range.
Yep.
It's obviously a wait and see on draft night. But yeah, I'd pick 9.
Interesting draft.
What is currently pick 8 to trade that for pick 14 and a pick in the 20s.
What is the AFL draft this year? What date?
Usually after VCA, so end of November.
End of November.
Around then. Yeah, I think that's something we should be looking at.
23rd.
But when it comes to the out of contracts this year. I believe we have 8
We going through this now?
out of contract. We'll go through it now.
Give me some names and I'll say cut or stay.
So Dan Butler.
Cut. Tough. Very tough.
Let's do cut.
Hold
SSP after the draft, after the trade
hold
period.
and
obviously
sign. Okay, hold then on Butler.
All right, so hold on Butler. Dougal Howard.
Cut.
Eamon Armstrong. We can keep him on the
He'll
rookie list for another year. Isaac Keeler.
Cut.
Jack Carroll.
Hold.
Liam O'Connell.
Yeah,
Stay. Stocker.
Stay.
Dow.
Cut. He's done. He hasn't played VFL last month and he's not injured. He's already been gone.
Yep. And Pat said. Pat said is honestly the toughest list decision I reckon we have this year because I can't tell if I want to delist him and free up a list spot or keep him because what he's shown in the VFL in the back half of the year.
Cut.
All right.
He
is on our rookie list.
I feel bad. If they can re-rookie him and he can...
He's already been re-rookied, so
yeah.
He's on the rookie list. He's on the primary, so we'll see what happens.
That could be a hold. I'm leaning towards cut though.
Yeah, and then Rowan Marshall and Geelong, both sides still very interested.
Yeah, but that's
in a deal.
That's too bad. You sign a contract. Let's be honest. You sign a contract.
Yeah,
it's not anybody's fault but your own that you've been beaten out by a better ruck.
I've said this for a couple of weeks now. I'd be doing it for players and not picks.
If it's not a player,
and Geelong aren't going to have first round picks. They're going to use all 3 to get Butters most likely.
If they get him, yeah. And so what do we get? A second round pick?
What can that? DeConing?
DeConing's
name was tossed up.
If it's not DeConing, St Kilda won't do it. I'd be very shocked if we handle anything else because how many first round picks they have the next 3 years? 3.
So all
of
picks
them are
would
going
go
to
to
Butters. So either we get a couple second round picks for our ruckman that's already contracted, that's already been front loaded.
It's played every game it's been available in.
Yeah. Or we get a player.
Yeah.
And it's leaning towards a player or bust for Rowan Marshall.
Yes. But how about Cribbers Niche Connections? A lot for the Suns, surprisingly, in their short time.
Do you want to talk about Hayden McLean?
There's been nothing official on Hayden McLean.
I want him.
It seems very likely for Sydney that it's if Joel Amartey goes, Hayden McLean they'll keep. So look, I'm hoping Joel Amartey stays in that case. I'm all in. I know some people hate the move.
If Marshall goes, yes, but Marshall's only going if we get it to Coney.
Look, the fact is we're not bringing in Hayden McLean to be this 1A key forward.
Yeah.
If we're targeting a key forward, it's a Ramsden, a Lord, one of these types that is more of a backup option.
Yeah.
Just so someone's there if King isn't. The club's all in on King, let's be honest. They talk about it all the time.
There's no way King's getting traded.
Yeah, we're not going to go out and get one of these 1A key forwards. It's going to be one of these backup types. And I think McLean's the best option. He can go into the ruck. So when it's, TDK.
City undefeated when he kicks the goal. And does he play finals knowing, like the players that are out?
It's hard to tell, but
aren't
I don't want to speculate.
Taking their position.
I don't want to speculate too much on it, but
no, well,
he's an emergency, so
it's nothing to do with us or anything. But does he get a shot this week, knowing they're down 5 players that are in their best wing?
Given that he was an emergency, I'd say so.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think
so
he's
we can see him in this final series.
I think he's perfect for us. Bayside boy. It's obviously something we've looked to target.
He's trained on St Kilda before.
Yeah.
Before he was signed at City,
it frees up Owens to not go into the ruck if there's only one ruckman and then McLean in there.
Yeah,
so
I don't want Owens rucking. If it's like
he's also going to cost nothing. We'd go up a 2027 third. We've got 3 of them. So
what do you want for Marshall?
For Marshall,
Geelong, DeConing, Carlin, Wiedering.
Yeah, it has to be
Essendon. What?
Essendon. He won't go to Essendon.
I'm just saying names that are Bulldogs. What? I'll go Bulldogs.
I think if it's Essendon, it would have to be a pick, just because they don't have any players that I want, to be honest. Yeah.
But yeah, Wiedering, and we'll throw in a second or something because I think Wiedering's definitely. But Wiedering came through to VFL. Carlton clearly don't rate him as much.
I know, it's been a Twitter rumor, Wiedering. So
yeah,
depends how much you want to put.
They've got Harry Dean there. They've got their future.
Yeah. But yeah,
But
it's a wait and see.
Like Pittenet's not a good ruckman as much as
It's one of those things. Like, we're not going to be forced to get rid of Ryan Marshall. So
much as the media will say, oh yeah, he's going to Geelong. Wait until it's a player.
yeah, but
We're not giving us. If we didn't give 2 first, like we are, what did we offer last year? We wanted 2 first. They said 1.
we wanted their first round pick this year.
Yeah.
Which they didn't want. They wanted to give up pick 17 or whatever it was.
Yeah, we didn't take that this year.
That turned into pick 20 something. So
we're not going to take it this year because we're not desperate to get rid of him. We're not desperate to get rid. Like, it's not like, we need to get Marshall's money off the books so we can get somebody in. No.
Yeah.
He's front loaded. It's fine. We'll keep him. Play him in the 2s if we have to.
Yeah. But Cribbers Niche Connections wise.
Big game this week.
What are we looking at?
Gold Coast. There's a few. We've got Ben Long, Matt Weller, Tom Hickey, Sam Flanders, Andrew McGalter, Stephen King, shout out Melbourne, Jack Paris, Nathan Freeman, Oscar Adams, and Ben King.
Yep.
For the Niche Connections this week. Pretty simple one. Last one for the year.
Yep. Any Brad Hill Niche Connections you can think of?
Brad Hill Niche Connections. What do you mean?
I don't know. Just anyone niche the Brad Hill that you can think of.
Russell Lyon back in front. Brett Guerra played for St Kilda, played for Hawthorn. There you go. That's a teammate of his.
All right. Ben McAvoy.
Pardon?
Big boy McAvoy.
Yeah, that's not niche. It's just there.
Yeah. All right. But
James Trolley.
yeah, Gold Coast week, obviously, the last week of the year.
I was going to say must win, but it's not. Like,
It's not must win.
the only thing that matters about this game is that we celebrate Brad Hill.
Yeah.
Because what he does off the field is so important, and on the field is so important for this club. He's one of our best players this year.
And he still gets shit on.
He'll win best clubman this year. Let's be honest, quite easily too, I think. So, what else can you ask for?
Yeah.
Great of our game, 3-time premiership player, best and fairest.
One of 9 Aboriginal players to reach 300 games.
There'll be 9. One of 9 that's a great achievement for himself. What was he? What pick was he? Nothing crazy.
He was, yeah.
But it's a reason to celebrate a season. It's a reason to celebrate him.
Yeah. Especially if you would ask me at the start of the year that, Brad Hill needs to play every game this year.
To get 300.
To get 300, I would have said it would happen next year. So
he's played 149 games at St Kilda, I think.
Yeah. So his first game for us was his 150th.
Maybe it was 150th last week.
Wait and see. But it's a great achievement, obviously.
Yep.
He just does so much around the joint. So
yeah, exactly.
Get there.
He played
get there if you can. I know
150
it's
first game
this week. Look, I know it's a shitty Thursday night clash.
We're gonna win.
Kids get in free, so
mate, somebody DM me. I can give you a code to get free tickets if you really want one.
Yeah, DM Saints Nation. We'll hook you up.
We'll give you a code.
But yeah,
and you can come.
Look, as we said earlier, Gold Coast managing a bunch of players this week.
Yeah, they don't care. They're going to Bali straight after. They're going Melbourne to Bali straight after.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Petrarca's filming his cooking videos that night. He's not going to watch the game.
Yeah.
This is a career high for Brad Hill in disposals, by the way.
Yeah, it's a career best year.
Easily. Career high marks, career high kicks. Or no, not kicks. Career high handballs, though.
But yeah, it's a very good year from Hilly.
Yes.
Gold Coast.
AFL have us to win by 11. I think we'll win by way more than that. I think this has got Freo 2021 all over it, and we just smacked the competition. It was all fun, and we're keen for next year.
Yeah, Gold Coast are just mentally checked out.
They don't want to be there. Their coach doesn't even know how to play their best player, and he's getting rested this week, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Matt Rao, bit of a recruitment.
Yeah, everybody cheer up Matt Rao every time he touches the ball, I guess.
And Anderson as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
anything really to review from this game?
I don't know.
Boo Ben King, boo him.
Yep.
Fuck him.
Line up for us.
But I feel like last time we played, they were a good side, and they weren't.
And now they're shit. And they had the
mentally
Darwin advantage.
had it gone, and we would have won that if we had Naz and if Wilkie played that game. That's quite obvious too for everybody. We haven't met them since 2024. But yeah. What's there to say about this game besides win it? Win it for Brad Hill, basically.
Yeah. Team changes wise, I've gone Ryan Fegan's managed. Yeah. So I feel like there'll be a sneaky, like a DeConing managed or something like that.
I've gone Ryan Henry in. It'll be 2 managed because there's nobody injured. Nobody will be dropped from last week unless there's some thing that we haven't seen.
It wasn't in the injury report, but a watch on Taru.
Yeah, he
with
looked
that
hobbly.
Corky. He looked very hobbly. So we'll see what happens there. Apart from that, there's really not a whole lot.
No, honestly, Taru didn't look too bad, to be fair. I think he looked fine.
Let's see how the kids go.
Yeah.
I reckon we win this by 33 points, and Brad Hill kicks 2 goals.
Yeah. I've got us by 49 points. I think this is going to be a domination, to be fair. It's going to be party time. A lot of goal songs being going on. And I think it's going to be an absolute stat pad game. And I've got Brad Hill on 50 watch this week.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of 40 games this week. No Naz, back on marble, his game, his day. All his family and friends will be there. They'll be looking to find him the ball as much as they can. And I think Gold Coast won't tag him because you just won't.
Yeah, and I think I just want to see...
He'll have 40 plus easily. And I've got him for 50. I reckon he's on definitely 50 watch.
And I just want to see like a consistent performance again. Let's go out there. Let's score 100 points. Let's see Mitch Owens with some confidence. Let's see Max Hall rack up the stats. Let's see Wintager on that wing.
Yeah.
What can Dan Butler do in his last game of the season?
Boxall,
you'd assume he goes to Noah Anderson.
Yep.
Let's see how that goes. But yeah, look, it should be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Liam Stocker is something we didn't talk about during
he's
the review.
Great month. Great month of football. He was going to get signed on next anyway, but he'll get signed on even more convincingly
potentially
now.
a 2-year deal.
Definitely will. Last time we played, Darcy was down 22-4. We got smashed by their halfbacks, which is a big problem.
Yeah.
Is Noble playing? Daniel Earl is not. Oh, no, they are. Are they both back?
Yes.
Well, Daniel Rowley smashes us no matter where he is, to be fair. So,
Alex Davies won't play.
Don't get beaten by what you know. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Pretty simple game. Like last week, they got smashed. Matt Rao at 28, doesn't matter. Ewan Noble, Rioli all played. Humphrey just fresh off a contract extension. Does he even play? We'll find out. Does Ben King even play? Do they bring Ben King down for his last game? Probably not, honestly. Does he get managed because they know he's going to leave?
Will be interesting. But yeah, let's just go out on a high.
Yeah.
It's not going to affect our draft position.
Not at all. Like Ewan comes in. Do I honestly play Ben King knowing he's leaving?
Yeah. Like GWS play Adelaide this week. So
yeah.
And Adelaide have to win to try and stay out of wild cards. So they won't win, you'd think. So really there is nothing that changes, win or lose. So let's just go out on a high.
Yeah.
It's not like in seasons past where if we're
going to be 2 points off to 10 basically after this. But then you never know with Freo. They might be resting players too. It's a weird round. It means nothing besides just celebrate Brad Hill.
Yeah, they should call it Brad Hill.
Brad Hill round. Brad Hill game.
Brad Hill and Jack Gunston round.
Yeah.
But yeah, we won't see you next week. But
see you in a month time.
Yeah, I'll try and get a lot more YouTube videos out. We've been a bit lazy on that this year, but I'll see what I can do. There'll be a fair few trade updates, I want to say, heading into the finals.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. But thank you for another season on Saints Nation, officially our second season.
Done.
All wrapped up. It was good.
It's disappointing, but it's fun to talk in Kilda and people watch and stuff. So,
well, how would you summarise the year?
It's a disappointment. It's nothing else. It's a disappointment year.
I would
it's
say
a growth year, yes, but it's a disappointment.
I would say it's a disappointment, but you also can't say that we haven't taken a step forward.
We haven't. Yeah, we have, but at the same time, there's been. I don't want to be.
We just haven't taken a step forward.
I don't want to be too negative, but we haven't taken a leap like Melbourne have.
Yeah,
like Carlton have since they've sacked.
You can't say we've gone backwards.
We need to be taking that leap next year, and if we don't, there'll be some question marks over some officials.
Yes, but we will see you at some point in September for another episode. I'm sure we'll do a couple.
And Naz had a contract next year too, so it's a huge year.
Yeah.
If we don't compete,
I remember one of my bold calls for the year would be that Max King, not Max King, Naz would have signed by now.
Yeah.
We would have just been so good that he would have signed. But yeah, we'll see you at some point in September. We'll have a lot of trade and draft content as that all ramps up. But
easy.
Yeah, thank you for listening. Subscribe, like, 5 stars, all that stuff. Make sure you follow us on socials. That's where we are most active. But we'll see you.
Go watch the Hugh Boxall interview.
Yeah.
Shout out Cody McDonald. He's going to be a positive next year.